Right, it's Wednesday morning now, about 10:30. So I'm just going to leave the Airbnb in Seville and I'm off to the train station to get a train to Cadiz. If I can't get a train, I'll ride it. So here goes. I've got rather a lot of stuff. I've got this backpack and my bike, and it's bloody heavy. So we will see how it goes. Here we go. I just had to get this down 4 flights of stairs. If I was Sam Pilgrim, I'd have ridden it, but I had to carry it. I'm just going to pop in the garage over the road and get my pedals tightened because I don't have a spanner to do that. Oh, gracias. Hola.
Lo que tengas, ve echándomelo y los demás me lo echas después.
Hola, ¿hablas inglés?
¿Inglés?
No, yeah. ¿No?
Muy poco.
¿Es posible stage? Por favor.
Vale.
Es izquierda, es izquierda.
Sí, derecha.
Derecha y derecha, sí.
Yo vengo a por el coche. Ah, por el...
This is the first time I've ridden my bike, loaded. I've never ridden it before, I've done no practice. It's actually quite strange, it's really wobbly. I'm surprised how wobbly it is. So I'm just riding to the station. Just waiting at the station for my train. It's about 12 o'clock and it leaves at 1:45. I managed to ask for the ticket, all in Spanish, and deal with it all in Spanish, which was good. I've always known how to. I've never had the confidence to do it, and it depends on the Spanish person you're speaking to, because often when you don't understand straight away, they talk more and you're still trying to comprehend the first thing they said. But he was really good. But anyway, last night I go to a supermarket and the cashier shortchanged me, and then she disappeared. So I couldn't do anything apart from hunt her down and make a scene about €1, so I didn't. And then I just bought a coffee, and another lady, she just did the same. And do you know what? Perhaps they're on shitty wages, but they should just put a tip plate out. If people want to tip them, they can. So I said something, and she started rustling about in some change they had behind the counter. So that fucks me off a bit. But anyway, I suppose they're paid rubbish wages and you can't blame them, but I guess they prey on people who can't speak the lingo and don't understand the money. But not this time. I got it back and I'm really pleased I did. So and managed to deal with it in Spanish. And she was quite off as well. So screw you to her. So there's my train, 12:45 to Cadiz, MD13008, platform 10. Hopefully I'll get on it and won't get lost. Nice station. And so I'm riding the train from Seville to Cadiz, and it's going through industrial areas, olive groves, almond groves, orange groves. I love Spain, and I'm reflecting just how lucky I am to be able to be doing this. The station at Seville is very good for bikes. Getting in it, getting the ticket, getting something to drink, going to the toilet with a bike. It's all been easy. Finding the platform easy, getting on the train easy. So I'd recommend it. That's a ref airport. I've flown in there many times. We used to test there when I was at Renault. Every other week we'd be in Jerez, Barcelona or Valencia for a week, every 2 weeks. I miss it a lot. So here we are. I'm not going into the city of Cadiz. This is San Fernando, which is nearest the start of the Altravesur. I've done that because I want to get a few hours riding in today. So we'll see how it goes. Oh shit, it looks like I've got to get up an escalator with my bike. Shit, that's going to be fun. Out of San Fernando now. You can see it in the distance right over there, and I've been travelling through industrial areas and now into wetland. I think it's like a sea inlet where the sea comes in. I'm hiding behind this utility building because the wind is so strong. As you can see, I've got two hats on just to keep the wind out of my ears, and I haven't got my helmet on. I've just took it off. I'm probably going to ride without it because my ears hurt because the wind was so strong. So anyway, I'm going to keep going and see where I get to tonight. It's not very interesting riding. It's just been down this gravel track and continues on down the gravel track here, running alongside a road. But that's the direction I'm going. Doesn't look very exciting, but we just need to get out of the urban areas. morning. So this is the morning after my first night bikepacking, and I ended up at a campsite. I wasn't intending to go to campsites, but it was somewhere to stay, and the wind howled and gusted really, really badly all night, and it's died down now, so I'm hoping that's the end of all this bad wind, because it was really bad riding here, and last night it just kept on. I thought, oh God, it's going to be here. It's always like this here, but it seems to have gone, so fingers crossed. This is where I camped. I'm just drying my towel. Thought I might as well take you to the showers while they're here. So this is my marmot tungsten. Did a fine job in that wind. You're supposed to put the narrow end to the wind, which I turned it round after I'd put it up and thought, oh, I better put it to the wind, and then the wind moved very quickly. So anyway, it performed really well. I'm not sure if it rained in the night. It sounded like it was raining, but perhaps it was just the wind. My Big Agnes extra wide sleeping pad is brilliant. It's so good because it's higher on the edges, so the other ones tend to taper to the edges, to the floor, so you don't know when you fall off it, but this is higher. Really good, highly recommend it. I forget the exact model. It's like a Big Agnes Thermo extra wide. It was about, I don't know, 100 quid. And my Sea to Summit Ep.2 quilt, very good as well. This tent, it's not got a proper inner wall. It's just no-see and mesh inner wall. So, and it looks like I didn't peg out that side properly. But anyway, it held up. So yeah, the new things I've bought are my Sea to Summit pillow. It was good, not bad at all. So really, really pleased with my equipment. Also pleased with my Arkle Roll Packer 25s. I did have some problems with the rear one, but it wasn't the fault of the roll packer. It's because my rucksack was hitting it and it kept pushing it down. And so I had a couple of mechanicals and had to keep stopping to fix it. And then I realised it was the rucksack. So yeah, not too bad at all for the first day. I'm pretty chuffed. And even though I've come to a normal campground for €8, it's not the end of the world. And yeah, quite happy. I'm just having a cup of tea in my collapsible cup. Very nice. One thing I wasn't going to compromise on is my milk. My soya milk. It's very heavy. I shouldn't bring it really. I should have brought powdered milk, but you have to have cows. The powdered soy is apparently shite. So I brought that. It's a kilo. Not good. I tied my bike to my tent with chain and with some bungees to this, so I can feel if there's any movement. It looks like a bomb's hit it in here. It looks like I've been burgled. What a mess. I'm just letting my cereal soak a bit for breakfast. I have a long-handled spoon. I wasn't going to get a spork because I don't like the word spork. It just sounds wrong. I've just packed up. Just got a bit more to do. And I thought I'd show you my stuff, how it packs down. So this is the Big Agnes, is the Ultra Air Core Insulated. It's really, really good. Exceptionally good. Don't fall off it at all. It's extra wide. And I would highly recommend that. Easy to blow up, and then it has a separate valve for letting it down, so it lets down really quick. It doesn't pack up as small. You know, people who buy the Thermarests will be paying twice as much, about 200 quid, but have probably half the size. And this is insulated as well. It's the Aircore Ultra Insulated. So good choice for the mid-range budget. Again, mid-range budget, the Marmot Tungsten Ultralight one person. This is what it packs down to. I also put my airbed in there. And this is my Cedar Summit Ember 3 quilt, and that's what it packs down to. And I keep that in one of my roll packers. So all middle of the range. I didn't spend as much as the ultra lightweight people do, hence I'm suffering with weight and space, but not a bad option for a limited budget. Anyway, I must pack up. My big blue 28W solar charger, 28 watt, and it's really good. It comes with a pouch, comes with a cable and a jiggle pin counter, so you know it's working. And it's charged my battery pack, which is, I think, it's 8,400 milliamp hour, and it's took it from 70 to 99, its max, in about an hour. So it will fully charge one of these in a couple of hours. And there's a handy pouch for it. It comes with carabiners to hang it. It was only about 50 quid, so I think that was a really good buy. And it folds up really small, it folds up this size. So I'm really pleased with that. Another bit of good kit, mid-range price again, not the most expensive, but it has a normal USB connection, which is good. And this is how small it folds up. It's tiny. And I've swapped that in my backpack for my laptop, so I should have a lighter backpack this time. Okay. So I'm just leaving La Rana Verde, and the wind has picked up again. This is very nice. I haven't got a clue where I am. My navigation is terrible. Very, very bad indeed. I'm lost all the time. So I've just stopped here and had some lunch at a cafe on the harbour at this marina. Just here, which was quite nice. Some beautiful flowers here. They're so pretty. And now I have this steep hill to climb. It's windy again. I've been lost for about an hour. Now I'm going the wrong way. This still isn't the right one. Oh man, I've been lost for 2 hours now. I'm gonna have to have another campsite tonight and not wild camp. I'm not camping in a city or a town. It's too dangerous. So I'm hoping I can get in here. I'm so tired. I've been to one camping place right out the way, it's closed. So I've come here, but I nearly fainted. I had to stop and eat some bread I nicked from the restaurant earlier. So I'm going to see if I can get in here to camp. Well, let's give it a go. Right, I'm going to sleep now, so see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Morning. So it's Friday morning. I've had a shower. I've washed some clothes. I've done some food shopping at the small supermarket that's here. And I'm going to take a 0 day today to let my bum recover. And perhaps I'll do a blog or edit a video or something, because there's good Wi-Fi here as well. It's really good, and you don't pay any extra for it, and it's quick. So perhaps I'll do a video, check my bike over, and generally tidy up this toilet that is my tent. Food is a bit of a problem because food tends to be heavy, so you've got to buy things that are lightweight, like instant mashed potato. I've got rice cakes, but I don't think they've got hardly any calories, so they're not going to be much use for giving me energy. Weather forecast says it's going to be 30. Yesterday was around 30 knots, today's going to be around 40, and it's going to be like that for the next week or so. So yeah, very windy place. You might be able to hear it. I'm a little bit sheltered here, so that's good. Anyway, catch you later. Hi, it's Friday afternoon. I've been really busy today. I've done some washing, had a shower, and not much else really, so it's not really busy, is it? Feels like I've been busy. Charging things up is a bit of a chore. I charged my laptop in the toilets, which was quite hard because they're public toilets, so I had to keep running in and out to check that. And I did my washing and cooking and normal stuff, and I've been playing with the ants, just chucking some broken up rice cakes outside to watch them carry it away. Crazily windy night, and it looks like another windy day to ride in. That's going to be fun. It's very nice. There's a toilet block just opposite me. There's the gents and a chemical toilet for the RVers, and you can wash clothes in here. And I've just washed my pans up, letting them drain. And there's not many people here, obviously, because it's off season, but I guess there's about 15 RVs. And around here is the ladies. And do you know what, it smells. It doesn't smell, it is just great. It's not like a stinky old toilet. All these are toilets, and all these are showers. I'm sure I'm not allowed to, but I'm just sneaking a charge of my power pack. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. This is my Cedar Summit Ember 3 quilt. So, as you can see, it's just a rectangular quilt, and you can zip the foot box up together, just at the bottom for about, I don't know, 30 centimetres, and then you can draw it in just like a sleeping bag if you want to, and that's how I've been using it. And then I have the rest open, but there are straps to close it up if you want it. I'm really chuffed with it, really pleased. Not been cold so far. I'm just going to let it air and then stash it away. Doesn't always go to plan. I've not packed that very well at all. I'm rubbish. Anyway, that'll do for now. Now I have to pack my bike up. Push! Damn it! Woo! I'm just taking a little respite out from the wind behind this beautiful palm. It's so gorgeous here. The coastline goes for miles, and that's looking back at the town I've come from, Cunil de la Frontera. It's so beautiful. But as soon as I step out from behind this bush, it is so windy. It's blowing me off the trail. I can't stay on the trail. It's like a sail. Anyway, I will continue. This isn't an old lighthouse, it's an old fortress, and it's called Torre Castelnuovo, or Torre Castelnuovo. Outside this surf school. This road is full of surf schools, cafes. It's beautiful. Look at it. The surf. Pushing my bike, we're both getting sand blasted. This is scary because I don't know if I'm going to make it. It's a long way. I was walking along the beach. It took me perhaps half an hour to do 300 meters, and I've got several kilometers to do. So I turned back and I'm coming on the road. Going along the beach with the bike, and the kit isn't, I mean, it's difficult, but it's not impossible. But with this wind, going into the wind, at all times I'm going into the bloody wind, it was impossible. So I've come along the road and I'm going along some country lanes now. Again, if I step from behind this gateway straight into the headwind again, it's horrendous, but I'll keep going. The coast runs just along in that horizon, so that's where I should be walking on that beach, but it is too difficult. I don't care, you know, no ego. If I miss bits, I miss bits. I really don't give a shit. But I'll do what I can. Anyway, better get on. Moo. Moo. Hello, bull. Are you the daddy? He's staring at me. What you staring at? Oh, he's coming. Moo. 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 Said fuck off. Silly mare. Bye y'all. Hi. So I ditched the beach ride to Zahora because there's 45 km/h wind, and it was a headwind and I just couldn't do it, so I took to the road and I found a camping site again. I didn't want to because it's getting expensive, so I got my tent up and I desperately needed some food, so I had some more potatoes, mashed potatoes, and a cup of tea to kind of soothe me. And it's about 5 o'clock now. I should have kept riding, you know, just persisted, but it is into the wind, so it's pretty tough. And I've probably only travelled, I don't know, 5 miles or something like that, if that. As I said before, the plan is there is no plan, so I can take my time. And I'm just going to have a little rest now. There, so one has fashioned a couple of carbon fibre tent pegs, and I'm using 2 with a broken in half spoke. The ground's so soft, they're doing bugger all really, but it's better than nothing. So I'm just going to put all the guy ropes on and hope if I stay in it I won't be taking off, because that would be really funny, wouldn't it, if the last thing you ever see of me is I'm floating over those trees over the road. Anyway, let's get this in. See you later. It really is Sunday morning now. I thought it was Sunday yesterday, but it was Saturday. Anyway, I found this campsite last night. Because of the strong winds, I just needed to hunker down really. So I stayed here, and I'm just taking advantage of a let up in the wind because it's still there, and I'm sure it'll build. But I'm going to pack up and try and get to a hostel, and then perhaps I'll stay there 3 days. We'll see how far I get today. Anyway, I'm going to try and get off. It's about 9 in the morning, so it's quite early for me, and I'm going to get on. It's one of the washrooms and toilets, and they've got a laundrette. That's a place to wash your clothes by hand. This is the ladies. This is where you wash your dishes. There's hot water here and a microwave. And this is the ladies. It's showers, 6 toilets. I won't take you to the toilet with me. See you later. So this is the grounds. Looks like there's pigs next door. Hola, piggy. Hola, puerco. Hola, puerco. Hola, puerco. Hello. You're friendly. I thought you was a wild boar. You're not wild, are you? Hey, you're not wild. Hello. I don't want to touch you because you scare me. Because you look prickly. You're wagging your tail. Hello, puerco. Some beautiful grounds next door. Check your campground before you leave, because something may have fallen, and I just found someone else's cycling glove. It's a really nice one. Shame it wasn't a pair, else I'd have nicked them. I'll hand it in to the lost property, and off I go. So the wind isn't too bad. It's there, it's just not too bad. This road goes along the coast, and the lady at the caravan park, she said go through the natural park, which looks much nicer, but I didn't take her advice because I'll probably get lost. But it looks a beautiful route. It's inland and it's through the natural park, pine forest. Looks nice. Hi, so I'm not going to go and look at this landmark. It's a lighthouse called Faro de Trafalgar, and it's just the one we saw in the distance down there. But really I need to get on to get back. So this is the start of the off-road route from Faro de Trafalgar. It's coming through this sand. It's pretty bloody tough. Pushing your bike through it, but anyway, onward. that was tough. I'm really worried. I just tripped and it jarred my shoulder, and my left supraspinatus is mostly detached from the bone, and I heard it make a horrible squelch noise. So I'm a bit worried. By tonight I'm gonna have the most horrendous pain in my shoulder. I hope not. Now I have to get up this. Pinos costeros. That's what these pine trees are. They're beautiful. And they take root in the sand. morning, welcome to No Second Season. So here I am in Hostal Barbate. It's on the coast, and I stayed here last night and I'm staying here tonight. I've got a bit of a dilemma because the winds are going to kind of crescendo around Wednesday to Friday and continue till Sunday. And with all the sand riding, it's really tricky riding through sand with, I'm guessing, 50 kilos of bike and packing and luggage into a headwind, because I'm going east and the wind's coming from the east. So the dilemma is, do I stay here a week? It's €20 a night, so it's cheap, but a week will be expensive. I don't mind that I don't progress on the trail, and I'm not sure what to do. Yeah, there's no way my little one-man tent will stay up in 60 km/h winds. It's very long and thin, as you've noticed, or as you've seen. So I have a problem. I can't decide whether to ride off today. It's now Tuesday. But if you look at the wind speeds today, we're looking at 46 km/h going up to 58 at lunchtime. So that's today. Then Wednesday, we're 50 all day. Thursday it's dropped a bit in the morning, then goes up to 50. Friday is just about 50. Saturday's dropped down to high 30s, low 40s. And Sunday, although it's raining, it's dropped down to 20. So basically I think I'm stuck here at the hostel until next Monday, or next Sunday at least. This is Avenida del Mar, and the frontage of Hostal Barbate is on that Avenida del Mar. It's closed on a Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. There's usually tables and chairs out here. There's a very busy restaurant and cafe. And then you come down this street, Callejón del Hostal, and this is the entrance to the hostel, just here. And you get your own key. This street's quite sheltered from the wind, so it's quite nice. It's died down a bit again. It just gusts really. It's quite windy now, but it's not gusting, so it's not too bad at all. Really not sure. I guess I've left it a little bit late to get going today. Anyway, it's about 10 o'clock. So perhaps I'll have to stay. It's only going to get worse from today. So today was my last chance to go, really. But it's okay here. I can make some YouTube videos or something. Anyway, I'm getting back in. I'm quite cold in that wind. I'm doing a bit of video making at the moment. That's keeping me out of trouble. I've been cooking in my room, so I've got all my food. And that would be a reason to stay, is because I went shopping last night thinking I was going to stay for a week, and I have all this food, and it's too heavy to carry. The worst thing is about this trip is eating, or the only bad thing about it is eating junk. Hopefully, as I get settled into the route, I'll start buying better food. Hi, I think I made the right decision staying. I think the worst of the winds are over for today. It's dropped below 50, but it's still blowing pretty hard, as you can see, and it's going to stay, it's going to sort of settle around 40-ish kilometres an hour for the next day or so, and then rise up again to the mid-50s. So although it's agitated me to have to stay still, I think it was the right decision. So I'm going to go and have some super noodles in my hostel room.